Welcome back, Pokemon trainers. Professor Chaz here, coming at you with a clean bill of health from the Eyeball Inspector. The lab coat's still on back order, and we're here with episode number 74 of our Pokemon X playthrough here on the channel. In the last episode, we finally got back on the road again. We took a few days to unwind following the capture of Xerneas, the defeat of Lysandre. Spoilers, but episode 72, our most recent YouTube premiere, you can go check that out to see all the highlights. We are here on Route something, heading off towards Coumarine Town, I think it was. Professor Sycamore did contact us to let us know that's our next destination, and no, there's no badge there, but that's going to lead us to Snowberg, whatever it's called. There's an icy type place coming up, and we're going to be getting our last gym badge there to head off to the Pokemon League. I don't know how long this is going to take. I'm expecting, so we're at episode 74. Do you think we're going to hit 100? Because I was estimating maybe 10 episodes, and I thought, no, wait, it's going to be way more than 10 episodes to get to the end, I think, especially if I keep yammering on like this. So let's just cut this short. Let us start things off with our usual team recap. We are all in line properly. Leading the pack, we have Axel the Roserade at level 48. He is a calm-natured Pokemon with Poison Point ability, holding Black Sludge. He's got Venoshock, Giga Drain, Stun Spore, and Worry Seed. Next is one of our returning members from the last episode, actually. Seaward, our Unnovan Duat, our starter from that region. He is a... I knew it was Rash. Why didn't I say it? Now I'm going to act like, or I'm going to look like I'm acting like, oh, I knew it, clearly. I'm not going to prove that I did know it beforehand. But Rash is good. Look, it powers up that special attack stat. So Rash Nature, Torrent is the ability. He has Scald, Grass Knot, X-Scissor, and Aqua Jet. 2 special, 2 physical. That's fine. He has pretty good physical attack, too. Next is Stinger the Budrill. I was going to say Buweasel. How is that going to... It is, what time is it? I can't even say it's too early. It's after 9 a.m. I should be more awake than this. Stinger the Budrill. He is a hasty-natured Pokemon with the ability of Swarm. The moves are Cut, U-Turn, Toxic Spikes, and Endure. Next is Scales the Salamence at level 50, an impish Pokemon at heart. He has the Intimidate ability, holding Sharp Beak to add power to that fly attack. He also has Shadow Claw, Zen Headbutt, and Crunch. Next is Irwin, our Crocodile, level 51, a brave Pokemon with the Moxie ability, which I love so much. He's holding the Dread Plate to power up Crunch, and he's also got Dig, Low Sweep, and Aerial Ace. And last but not least is going to be Caliburn, our Blade at level 51, a brave Pokemon as well, with the ability of No Guard, holding Eviolite, looking for that Dusk Stone someday. He's got Shadow Sneak, Iron Head, Sacred Sword, and Swords Dance. Look at all that swordness going on. All sorts of swordness. Alright, now, I think I know what this building here is. This is an interesting building. This lets you do something. Let's talk to you for a second here. Let me tell you about my brother's mysterious power. With it, he can reverse Pokemon-type matchups. It's really crazy. Normally, a Fire-type move would be super effective against a Grass-type Pokemon, but with my brother's mysterious power, it's the opposite. Fire-type moves become not very effective against Grass types. What are you waiting for? Get out there and try to use as many super effective moves as you can. So this is interesting. They sort of brought this idea back in some fashion in Sun and Moon. So let's just do this. Let's get this battle underway. Oh, I wasn't expecting a visitor in a place like this. Did you just move here, then? You seem to be a pretty good trainer. Shall we have a rather strange Pokemon battle? I call this an inverse battle. With my mysterious power, I will reverse type matchups for a while. Super effective moves will become not very effective. Moves that are not very effective will be super effective. What do you think? Does it sound fun? You may understand it in theory, but when you try it, you'll find that it's more difficult than you thought. Would you care to try an inverse battle? Let's do this. Super effective moves will be not very effective. Not very effective becomes super effective. They don't mention it here, but of course immunities, like Electric on Ground, which normally does nothing, will be super effective. So you're leading with Metacham, and I'm leading with Axel. So, thinking, standardly, first of all, this is level 55. This could have been a mistake. So, we will be weak to fighting, because normally poison resists fighting, but fighting in this battle will be super effective. We will resist psychic. So I'm expecting the a fighting move to come in here. So our 2 attacks of poison and grass, neither one was resisted to begin with, so they don't change. So I have to switch to something that can handle a fighting type hit. So Stinger will be super weak to fighting, because both bug and poison resist fighting. weak to fighting, but in this battle, we of course will resist it. Super weak to fighting. Ghost and Steel both being some sort of resistance. Now, the problem is if I switch into Irwin, and this thing actually goes for a Psychic attack on the next turn, he's weak to Psychic in this format. So, I mean, with who we got, I gotta do what I gotta do. Or, okay, yeah, let's do this. I'm thinking, so, Axel has good special resistance. So, if Psychic comes in, I could switch back, maybe? Okay, let's just go into Irwin. Let's see what happens. I didn't know this guy was level 55. We see Thunder Punch. Oh, that's super effective. So what we're going to do, I'm going to ask you folks, should this actually count in the playthrough? Because I had no clue he was this high of a level. No, I'm making the call. This doesn't count. This is an interesting, unique way of doing things. Okay, so the call is made. This is just a fun battle, you know? We're going to enjoy this. Okay, so it's got Thunder Punch, which we are weak to with C-Word. And other moves like Fighting, Psychic, they are neutral. So this might be our best bet. So this, none of our attacks are resisted naturally, so they're all fine as they are. Let's go for a Scald attack and see what we can do. Oh, Ice Punch. I'm weak to Ice Punch. This battle definitely does not count. Can I just leave the battle? No, I can't. So I'm just going to let him run down the line. I don't really care at this point. This battle is just an interesting what-if scenario, let's call it. Okay, so you don't resist anything here. Let's go for a U-turn. Are we quick? No, we're not quick. So this is just natural damage. Yeah, if this is a pure power Medicham at level 55, at this point of the game, this is a massive troll move on behalf of Game Freak. So what do you resist? Nothing. You are weak to Fly, weak to Shadow Claw, so neither of those will be good. Let us just go for straight up Crunch. See if we can actually land a move. No, we can't. Could you imagine if I actually, if this battle did actually count, which it clearly does not? Oh boy. Oh boy, that would have been an interesting way to pause our run through the game. Go ahead. Hurry up and knock out my team. Oh, we got the poison point. Yay. Didn't we get that? Who were we fighting? Somebody in, I think it was Reflecting Cave that had a Halucha, I believe, with Aerial Ace. Right. Just as Axel got taken down by the Aerial Ace, which was critical, if I recall. We did happen to get that poison point off. That was interesting. Alright, you should resist Sacred Sword. Can we actually at least take you down? Why would you? Oh, I guess you don't have a fighting move. They have a bunch of the punches. Well, we didn't take you with Sacred Sword. But we did take you with the poison. Excuse me, so at least that's one down. Come on, can we get through this with Caliburn? Obama Snow. You would resist the Sacred Sword. Oh, we got the Snow Warren happening. Can we just end this fight, please? There's no point to continue. I'm just going to run. Of course, you can't. So this is not fun in the least. Both my attacks here will be resisted. Sacred Sword, Iron Head. Shadow Sneak is neutral, so let's just do that. Watch a... I'm going to say Energy Ball. I'm predicting that coming in. Does it get that? No, well, Blizzard, of course, is super effective on Steel type in the inverse format, which again does not at all count whatsoever towards this playthrough. So, did I scare you with all those knockouts happening on screen? Reverse that. That didn't happen. Anyway, it's an interesting idea if they wouldn't immediately pit you against a double attack statted Medicham with every elemental punch in the game. That would have been a better way to introduce that. As such, right now at this point, I'm going to call that absolute garbage because that's not how you should get introduced to a new concept. Alright, anyways, let's talk about better stuff. The fact that, as I said, I have a clean bill of health from the eye doctor that I went to yesterday. I was mentioning throughout the streams that we were doing, and of course the episode of Pokemon X that went up yesterday. So, basically just to sum it up, I'm not going to get too in-depth in what was going on, simply because I guess eye stuff can make people squeamish a little bit. And, I'm not going to say I don't understand that, because I can understand it. I personally don't really get affected by it, but anyways... essentially what was happening sometime last year, I was seeing, like, you know how And I feel like I've already said this, but when you look at a light and you look away, you have that residual bit of a glow that, you know, remains for a few moments. Well, I had that for several days in a particular shape. I could actually see what I described as a V shape on my eye, like the V shape of the glow. So I thought I better get that looked at because it's not going away after a few days. So clearly there's something more than just I looked at a light too long. So what it was, apparently, long story short, it seems to be just like dry eye. So she was saying how the parts of the eye can dry out, and what it must have been, like when she looked, she saw no physical damage, no tearing, nothing like that. So there's no need for any sort of operation or something. But with my shorts on, there's no stopping me. I can go anywhere. Just because we don't stop short. So she said, since there's no physical damage, there's nothing to worry about. Now, I think I said this already too, but my eyeballs are a little bit larger than standard, than average. And the way she described it was that they're longer, which I'm assuming means from front to back, they're a little bit more stretched out. Just the way, you know, I must have been the way I was sitting, waiting to be born. Maybe I was laying on my head and I kind of flattened myself out, kind of like a Stewie situation happening. We're gonna go into a very good question. I believe, well, obviously Caliburns are best, but I'd rather... Can Stinger handle this? He could resist bug and poison. Let's go for Stinger. Nice even 48 match, bug versus bug, poison versus poison. The matchup of the century right here. Stinger from all the way in Kanto, coming in at however many pounds and meters and stuff. Look at this, no damage. No damage whatsoever except for about a quarter. We're going to go for the cut attack. So, yes, my eyes are fine. She said if I do see any other kind of symptoms or whatever, you know, contact her. But I guess what I should do is consider getting some eye drops. She actually didn't recommend that. I'm just thinking for the sense of dry eye, if that was causing it, then eye drops could be a thing, which I'm not opposed to. I've actually, like, I know some people, as I said, eye stuff could be squeamish. If you are squeamish about eye stuff, that flinched me, then you may be just, you know, squirming in your seat as I'm talking about this. I'm gonna switch out because I don't like that. I don't like the flinchies. So I've never had a problem with, you know, eyes and things like that where I've used contacts before in the past, especially when I'm wearing some of the costumes I would wear at the conventions I've been to. Look at that, 4 damage. Of course, you could still flinch me, but if need be, I will shadow sneak, outspeed you. Yeah, so now I've learned a couple things about contact lenses. For those of you who are not in the know, for one thing, make sure you do not put in a damaged contact lens. Now, I haven't ever, you know, long time worn one, but there was one time when I was going to wear the Bowser costume that I had. Now, first of all, the Bowser costume, the mask is so, like, the eyes are so white, it's hard to see on a good day, especially when lighting is coming down on you. And the contacts, of course, I need contact lenses to be able to see clearly. I'm going to stay in. I'm going to go Iron Head. This thing could have dark moves, or it could have Swords Dance. I don't like that. I can Intimidate, though. We have scales. So, I was trying to put contact lenses in one day. One went in fine. The other one kind of like, it fell. And after enough times trying to put it in, because I'm far from an expert at putting contact lenses in. Go on Swords Dance again. So, this one got a little bent. I thought, I'm going to try it, because I'm stupid sometimes. I put it in. Not that it was doing any damage, but it felt so uncomfortable. I just had to take it out. And so I would use disposable contact lenses, you know, one-time use. And once I tried that, I thought, okay, so I can't use this one again. It got bent at the edge a little bit. And again, even though I don't think it would do damage, because it was like the silicone or whatever kind of plasticky, rubbery kind of contact lens, I didn't think it would cause any damage. But still, better safe than sorry. I thought I'm not going to use it. If I need to, I'll just have the one contact lens in and squint the whole time. Let me say something else. Do not do that. That led to such awkwardness of, like, you know, no depth perception, because you need both eyes to see how far stuff away is and get the sense for that. And just the fact that my eye was constantly squinted all day long, that was uncomfortable. Didn't like it. But at that point, that's what I had to do, because I had no other contact lenses to rely upon. So, anyway, contact lenses, very important to do the proper right things with those if you ever decide to give those a try. Shorts or not, a trainer can't go anywhere if his Pokemon are feeling down, especially if they get sideswiped in an inverse battle. Hyper Potion, thank you, I'll take it. Good old HP's recoveries. So today is going to be an interesting thing, interesting day, interesting whatevers, because as of yesterday, I started doing a new thing, which is not going to be a regular feature on the channel, just so you all know. Ooh, it's a Heatmor. Axel, get out of there. We can probably even just run from this. What is your level? Yeah, no. We can actually get some experience off of this. We are not 5 levels above these. In fact, I should maybe do a bit of grinding. Nope, I won't. I only do the grinding before we're ready to take on the gym. So I'm going to hold off on that. We'll just gain natural levels along the way. Bug bite. Don't bite my bugs. That bugs me so much. Let's burn you with the Scald attack. Of course, cannot burn a fire type unless you have, I believe, corrosion for the ability, which we ain't got. So, although you could skill swap that. It'd be kind of cool. Skill swap corrosion onto a scalding Pokemon and then burn a fire type. That would be like a, what would you call it? Insult to injury, I guess. Super effective water and burning a non-burnable type. Pretty neat. Anyway, so I'm going to, between episodes, I'm going to be doing a bit of bulk recording today. Between recording sessions, I am going to be checking my Pokemon Go to see if there are any other legendary raids in the neighborhood and doing another one of my random streams. We did a couple yesterday and they went pretty well, actually, to be honest. I didn't know how much attention we would be getting with just non-planned streams. That hurt. Get out of my face, Heatmor. I'm in the yellow now. How dare you? I'm starting to think, I wonder would Scald be good to take all of them out in one hit? Because if we're going to take that much damage from a resisted fire move, I don't know how much I want Seaward on the field. Ooh, he wants to learn Swords Dance. What can we maybe make use of? Well, if we give him Swords Dance... See, okay, maybe I won't get it because, well, first of all, we've got Heart Scale move relearners in Dendemil Town. Since he has more natural special offense, I think I'm going to ignore Swords Dance for now. X-Scissor is for type effectiveness. In case a grass type comes in, we need a quick KO. Aqua Jet, speed priority, so that's why we're keeping that as well. I usually don't like having nothing but attacking moves on my Pokemon, though. I'm going to keep it for now, especially if he gets taunted. We've seen that quite a bit. I've been getting taunts left and right in this playthrough, and they've actually not been really affecting us that much, especially, say, I think Scales has been the most taunted, and all he has is offensive attacks. No. C-word, no. You are our Duat. You stay our Duat. Do not evolve Duat. There we go. I should actually give you Eviolite then in that case, if we don't have any other held item. So let's do a little bit of restoration for a couple of species. I think we'll just go super. That's good for now, I guess. I should be doing this from the item bag. It's so much quicker there. Why did I do this? Why did I do this? Because I healed up now. Okay. And we still got, what, like 5, 10, 15, 5 minutes left in this episode. So we were good. We got the times. Alright, now let us talk to Fighty Lady. Oh, this is going to be epic. Watch this. Watch. Check it. We're in the middle of the bridge. Aren't Pokemon moves just the coolest? I really wish I could use them. Go to Alola. There's a guy down there, Professor Kuki, and he is a master at the Pokemon moves. Okay, gee, how do you think we should deal with this, whatchamacallit? I think we know the expert in dealing with level 52 Main Shell. We've seen this happen. We know how to deal. Check this out. Go ahead, high jump kick us. It's going to go acrobatics. I'm assuming that's a natural move that it gets. Well, let's go bounce. That's a flying type move. Well, this gives us an opportunity to do some, well, hang on. No, wait. How about, Since it's going to go first, I'm an Iron-headed. I was thinking I could go Swords Dance, then Shadow Sneak, but, like, we're going to get more damage off with Iron Head. Don't paralyze. Thank you. Can we one-hit KO you? Not even in the slightest, but we're going to go Shadow Sneak. I don't think this will get the knockout either, based on damage. This is a critical. Ooh, we actually did. Nice job, Caliburn. Burning through the opponents. Way more than I was expecting. Wait, Axel leveled up, didn't he? Pokemon moves are just so cool. They're very bouncy. What do you have to say for yourself? I'm a big fan of Brick Break, but what I'd really like to be able to use is Hydro Pump. I'd spray everyone down. You'd be a very popular lady in the summer times. Now, yeah, Stinger, you gotta take the lead, dude. You gotta level up with the rest of us. So I did ask a question last episode too about how to bring back certain Pokemon. So when we're talking about possible Mega Evolutions, I do intend to... Okay. I guess I shouldn't say I intend. I am considering if we at some point hit level... what was I think level 55 is what we looked at. Yeah, we'll take you... Well, we can't really take you out that much. And you could have rock moves. I'm going to be careful. I'm going to run. Generally, I usually knock things out if I'm not 5 levels above, but I'd rather play that safe. So if we hit, let's just say level 55, I think that might be Aerodactyl. When we hit that level, if there is a Pokemon in the PC that we have the Mega Stone for, and it is the proper level, I can then voluntarily swap one of our team members for that Mega Evolvable Pokemon. Oh, I don't have Rock Smash. Well, I can easily get Rock Smash. We got the TMs for it. Where is Rock Smash? Everybody can learn it, except for one. Who do we want to give it to? Who can I teach a TM back to? I believe we can do Scales. We got Shadow Claw, TM. We can replace that as need be. We can't replace Fly at the moment. It's HM, of course. But yeah, Shadow Claw. Excuse me. Have we used Shadow Claw a lot lately ever since... Evolution? I'm not sure. And isn't it too bad we can't get ourselves the Salamencianite in this one? Because that'd be nice to have a Mega Salamence. But of course, that was an Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire introduction. Now, I have a feeling we're going to find some variety of stone-type object in this place. Or maybe a Pokemon. What's it going to be? We're going to find a Exploder. That's a Graveler. Now... I think our best way to deal with this is going to be our Steel-type, non-levitating Caliburn. Hear me out. I don't think this will have Earthquake. Even if it does, I don't think the attack stat is crazy enough to break through our Eviolite and our massively high defense. Anyway, I'm doing this in case it blows up. So let's get Bulldoze. Okay, so how will we handle this? Very well we will handle this. Our speed does fall. Not that that matters at all. Let's go for a potential, well... Assuming that we might happen to be quicker, let's try a Flinch. Nope. Stealth Rock. Oh, I switched out at the right time. No residual damage on our entry into battle. Excuse me. Wow. The throat is blocking out something fierce. Okay, Sturdy. That's fine. I've got myself a Shadow Sneak to finish you off nicely. Again, even if it went to blow up, we's a ghost. We ain't taking no blow up damage. So, before I end the episode, though, I will say... Talking about the streaming yesterday, I'm going to keep looking throughout the day for more legendary raids in the neighborhood. I will be setting up a stream for if and when we see one. To try to get as many people out there a chance to get the Therian Form Landorus, because I did miss Legendary Raid Hour this week. So, my day is going to be basically record, check Pokemon Go, record, check Pokemon Go, and in between doing stuff like, you know, basically sustaining myself with nourishment. Meaning I didn't have breakfast yet. That's going to be one of my first stops of the day. And going from there, I will, however, point out that it is not just 1, 2, or 3. It is freezing outside today, I think. My window was open all night, and I woke up this morning, and it was very cold. So I'm assuming it's going to be cold out there, but I still got to get my Pokemon Go walking in for the day. So I'm going to be... all over the place in the neighborhood today, but I'm not really leaving the neighborhood. There's no big plans to go elsewhere anywhere. Oh, you didn't have the Sturdy. Nice. A little bit of let's call it chip experience, I guess. Try to get Stinger a little bit leveled up. But really, primarily, I'm looking for stones. Not that we're going to find them in the rocks. I mean, I guess can you find evolution stones in the rocks sometimes? Heart Scale. Love it. We don't need to go fishing for Love Disc anymore. We can just break rocks. How would a Love Disc's scale find its way into a rock in this cave? Does that make any kind of sense? Is this like a fossil repository for like Love Disc or something? That is interesting to say the leastest. Okay, let's go back into Caliburn. He's our rock buster right now. I should have taught him Rock Smash. Although I do believe, excuse me, as far as fighting type attacks go, Sacred Sword is probably the better option. Stop not exploding and explode! I want to get quick knockouts here. We're basically at time. In fact, we're not going to be able to finish this cave, because doesn't this lead lower? I'm telling you, what I was saying about I sensed a stone nearby. I know there's a dusk stone in here. We're going to find it. I don't know why I know there is one here, and I literally do not know there is one here. I just have a sense. My spidey sense is tingling. Okay, Mandela effect moment. Was it always called Spidey sense, or am I just remembering incorrectly? Has it been officially called Spider sense? Hey, I knew there was a stone in here. I don't remember. Let me know. Is it officially Spidey sense or Spider sense? Either way, makes sense to me. Okay, so that's going to be it for today's episode of Pokemon X. As I say, I'll be recording more. You'll see those over the next couple of days. If you enjoyed today's episode, however, feel free to click that like button down below. And if you missed any episodes along the way, check the description for the full playlist that we have linked over there. And if you are new to the channel and you want to see more similar content to this and possible legendary Landorus raids throughout the next day or so, feel free to click that subscribe button, click the bell button next to that button, click the button, and get updates when new videos and streams are coming your way here on the channel. And you can always click that join button below as well and take a look-see at what perks may be available and of interest to you if you choose to join up and sponsor our channel today and help support me through my various endeavors in the worlds of Pokemon. Okay, that is it for now. I'm going to do my first little lap around the area. Bundle up nice and warm in case it is freezing out there. And we'll be back later on for another Pokemon X episode tomorrow and possible streams throughout the day. Thank you folks once again for watching. Professor Chaz is now signing off, and I'll catch you next time.